A universal time might be in its worst state and everyone should know about it. I'm Henry, and I'll explain how AUT ended like this. I have recently seen people in the Discord server asking if the game was discontinued, and I would ask the same thing if I were them, honestly. 3 months without a proper update, 0 update progress and sneak peeks, and the Christmas event still doesn't release. In fact, Mingo, a modeler from the dev team, doesn't even know why it didn't release. Other sources, like a tester and a developer, mention that they're still working on the game. But why haven't we had an announcement? There isn't any update progress, any abilities, or the Boundless Tower, because the new backend system is the top priority right now. This new system is made so the game and the future specs work correctly, including dealing damage, the stun, the chest reward system, traits, etc. So the future Touch of Death Serpent's Laceration Hexed Solar Virgil combo highly depends on this system, alongside every future spec or feature, and we don't get any information about it because it's not even visible in-game. Regarding abilities, we still haven't seen any important information about the development of Goku or the Bleach update. Only the Judgment Cut End moved from Virgil and the Guru Beatdown. We still don't have any Boundless Tower information besides the upgrade scaling. Although we have some information, the 3 months of pure silence doesn't help the game. The community needs any new update progress to maintain the hype. Still, we should stop looking into the future and start analyzing the current game state. The game is unbalanced as hell, and the 9 little ultimate life form balance changes weren't enough. Some abilities are unplayable in this meta, and other ones are a brain rotter. For example, Ultimate Life Form still has the Fatherless combo, although they killed Vulture's charge. Being able to fly in a game where you can't even aim your projectiles should not be added. Ultimate Life Form still has the bug that lets you deal 1 billion damage with Vulture's charge if you ragdoll the enemy. Another example is Delta, which can start a combo with Resonance if the user doesn't even land tether. The client-sided hitboxes in Ravage gives Delta a huge advantage, and canceling it is difficult if you don't have any projectiles. Another example is John Yakuza. Essence of Remembrance might be a problem because you can land it mid-combo, but the taunt move is horrendous in terms of balance. Why does it have a less wind-up than Mad Dog's one, and why aren't both of them the same move? No one can explain that. In fact, let me get on a 1v1 match. I'll use Standless, and you will see how there are way more problems than that. The Standless counter bugs the opponent in the football field map, but it doesn't in any other map. Some moves have been bugged since the last patch. One example is Killua, whose aerial thunderbolt is not even usable. Some time stops are also bugged, especially the Shadow Dio's one, since you can move the people's avatar mid-TS, but not their hitbox, making it more confusing to play. I saw some people stating that Dawn's hitboxes are unusually bigger than before. We waited weeks for a patch that fixes these bugs, but we still don't have it. But still, let's look how the game doesn't sustain itself. The main core of the AUT gameplay is the bandit beating. You get a quest that requires killing a certain quantity of enemies, get X item from them, use a move several times, etc., and that's all. This gameplay is not fun when you already own every obtainable thing, unless you're willing to participate in trading, which is definitely worse than Epstein. Ascending and getting traits is the same thing. Mindlessly killing tons of enemies until you spend all your U-coins. This would be a bit better if someone from the dev team decided to not temporarily remove Boundless Tower, aka the only good way to get U-coins, and that was still a bandit beating game mode, but, in my opinion, they shouldn't have removed Boundless Tower because it's legit one of the most important parts of the AUT grind. Playing 1v1s is not even viable, maybe because of the balancing. There isn't any reason to 1v1, except if you're a ranked individual, a very skilled one, because if you are not, you may not get any reward. If you want to use your traits, Forget about it. A lot of public servers are quiet as hell, and you will take long to find an opponent to fight with. Some features from the game are not even used, like the skin recycle. It's a waste of viewpoints, and mass deleting skins is definitely better. Some people complain about the map, stating that it's too big and half of it is not even used. I low-key agree with them, but I suggest waiting for future updates that really use unused parts of the map. As a long-time player, I think the future of a universal time is being held back by the developer's obsession with adding new abilities instead of fixing the current gameplay. The game already has more abilities than it knows what to do with. Yet the dev team keeps releasing more, making balance worse every update. Many abilities end up either broken on release or completely useless, which shows a lack of proper development. From my perspective, it feels like the developers are more interested in hype than quality. Instead of listening to what the long-term community has been asking for, the game remains repetitive and grindy. Adding game modes like PvP systems, PvE raids, or limited-time events would give AUT actual replay value and make abilities feel useful again. If the dev team focused less on quantity and more on improving the gameplay core, AUT could be far more enjoyable and less frustrating for its player base. If we keep like this, then yeah, AUT feels like unpaid labor. If you somehow stop playing the game, you will realize how trash it is.